Hello everyone and welcome back to Enkae Prestige Motors for another vehicle review, and we've got a lovely 2019 BMW 320D M Sport Edition to bring to you. And just look at it, it looks absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to see how it performs on the road, how it looks on the inside, and how I actually feel about this car. But looking at it with that M Performance styling, it looks unbelievable. So we're going to take it out, but first let's go around the car and see just how it looks. So starting from the front, you can see it's got that M Performance body styling straight away. It's got the mean splitter at the bottom. The black on the white makes it look really mean and compact as well. The kidney grills look aggressive, and you've got the big air intake vents down on the bottom corners as well that make it stand out on the road and make it look absolutely fantastic. There's a few variants of the 320D, especially with the M Sport. The M Sport looks fantastic. I think the white with the black is probably the best colour scheme for it. On the outside, you can see the side skirts make the car look very nice as well, very sporty. The alloys look fantastic in all black as well. And you've got the side stickers, you've got the M Performance stickers on the side, which can be added at an additional cost. And it's a bit of Marmite for some people. Some people like the stickers, some people don't. Personally, for me, I think the stickers look fantastic. I think it really brings out the M Sport performance of this car just to the naked eye. It doesn't do anything to the performance of it, but I'm looking at the stickers and I'm thinking, yeah, it's adds at least 5 horsepower with the stickers. But yeah, makes it look fantastic. I love the matte look of the stickers as well. It looks really great. And then towards the back, you've got the nice twin exhaust system with the black spoiler, again making it look mean, making it look compact, and it just looks fantastic from the outside. So when a car looks this good on the outside, you've got to think, does it have the power to match? And on this occasion, it definitely does. It's got a 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine under the hood, producing 187 brake horsepower with 295 pounds per foot of torque, which, you know, is a serious beast once you get it going on the roads. And that's accompanied with an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Well, semi-automatic, because you can take control with the flappy paddle gearbox. So great power and great miles per gallon as well. BMW say it can get around 62 miles per gallon out of this. So you've got the performance factor, the environmental factor, which again puts money back into your pocket through the petrol, well, diesel on this occasion. So it's a really nice car. It's got a great performance factor as well. Does 0 to 62 in about 6.8 seconds. Can't wait to see how it does on the road, but first we've got to see the interior because it's got some great spec in there which you need to see. Let's have a little look around the BMW then. There is that power unit, the diesel turbo engine that produces that 187 brake horsepower. Looks absolutely pristine. As you can expect from BMW, it's how they always continue to operate. And we're going to go more for the interior features. Show you the back seats first. Got lovely room at the back, good enough for a family. And more towards the inside as well. As you can see, it has got the iDrive system in here. It's got the BMW Live cockpit, nice center console screen in the middle as well. Big chunky steering wheel, which I actually quite like. Lovely BMW seating in here as well. And you know what I love about the interior? It's got the BMW ambient lighting with the check finish that can't really decide if it's carbon fiber or not, but I like that about BMW. I always think it looks very classy in here. It's got heated seats for the 2 front passengers. It's got loads of driving assist, including a heads-up display, which is just there, which is fantastic for any car that we have here. It is brilliant. It's got a Harman Kardon sound system as well, which really pops as you're driving along. Wireless charging with this one as well, just through there. USB charging as well. It's got Bluetooth. It's got voice control, which I'm not going to try and demonstrate. Fantastic car. Can't wait to get it out on the road. Well, I've been driving the BMW 320D now for quite a while, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a great car. There's a few little niggles with it, but overall I think it's a fantastic car that puts the 320D back where it belongs, on that BMW pedestal. The M Sport Edition, it just adds to the character of it, and it's got the performance factor that you wouldn't really expect it to have, but then at the same time you would expect it to have. I think everything around it works seamlessly. The engine's not the nicest sounding engine in the world, but I think this car is more something that covers all bases. If you want speed, it'll give you speed. You know, not as much as some of the cars that BMW have on offer, but it's got that speed factor. It's not an average car, which is why you buy a BMW. I think it has got that performance factor on the interior side of things as well. You know, that the tech pack that it offers with nice little points of interest, such as gesture control. You know, things you're not really going to use all the time, but when you get your car for the first time, you're thinking, oh, it's got gesture control. You'll use it a few times and then you don't use it again, really. But that's just the way that these cars are. It's got the nice little bells and whistles that you can tell people about. Oh, do you know my car's got gesture control? Really good. You know, fantastic piece of machinery. The heads-up display works really well as well, and I think as an all-round car is where it comes into its element. You're not driving it just for the performance factor. It's not, you're not buying it just because it's easy, which is, you know, if you would, you'd go for a lower spec, not even BMW, just a lower spec car in general. But I think this car gets it right in all aspects. It's got the space, it's got the comfort, it's even got the environmental and economical factor in the fact that you're not going to be buying diesel as much as you would be with other models. You know, it can do 61 miles per gallon. The way I'm driving it in sport mode, it's probably not doing 51 miles a gallon, but it can do it, and it's always got that option, and it's fantastic. Lane assist is fantastic. You know, I'm trying to go out of lane and it just keeps pulling me back in. You don't have to do anything with these type of cars. The only thing where you'd worry a little bit is that it's rear wheel drive. This isn't an X-Drive variant, but if you can get over that, you can get over anything. I mean, it's not really essential that it's an X-Drive. And then it does go, just the engine doesn't really make that noise, or doesn't give you that feeling that you're stuck to the roads, and you know, that feeling when you can hear the engine just revving and grunting. This car's not for you if you want an engine like that. But other than that, it's a great car. Like I say, X-Drive variant it doesn't have, so it is rear wheel drive. On roads like this in the winter, you would be a little bit skeptical. However, it's not got too much power to really bother you in that aspect. You can flick it into sport mode, you can get all 187 brake and all that torque feeding through the chassis, but it doesn't give you the feeling that you're going to spin out, and it doesn't, to be fair, I don't think it has enough power to scare you. And the gearbox feels smooth as well. You can just feel the car just going through the motions. Probably not the most responsive gearbox going through the lower gears. You know, it does take its time. Well, I say take its time, it doesn't take too much time, but in terms of a sports performance gearbox, it probably takes a little bit more time than most just to go through the gears. But it's nice and smooth and effortless, and I like that. But if you do want to take control and you do want to go through the gears a bit quicker, you can just simply do the flappy paddle gearbox, and again, that is smooth. That is really smooth. And then you can take control, and you can take control, and you can just feel like you are driving the car, because most of the time it feels like the car's driving you, and that's not a bad thing. It's just easy. You can get your shopping and your family in the back. I don't advocate putting your family in the boot, but you can put your shopping in the boot and get your kids in the back. If you have got a larger family, it can do it. It's good at it. And in the corners as well, the car just feels very nimble, and it doesn't feel like it's throwing you about too much. I can imagine if you really push the car, it could get that way, but if you drive like a normal person and you do give it a little bit more in the corners, it just feels brilliant in the corners. The tech side of it, you know, the live cockpit, I think it's great. I know a lot of people have had concerns about the live cockpit with the view on either side. A lot of BMW fans actually prefer the old school methods that BMW employed, and that is what makes them core fans. They prefer the massive dials on either side, whereas this one's gone full virtual, the live cockpit, and I like it. I'll tell you one thing that is impressive about this car and other automatic cars that I've really found helpful is the auto handbrake, especially when you're going on a hill or you have to stop on a hill, because I know many drivers out there, my fiance included, that absolutely hate stopping on hills. It's to the point where she avoids hills because she just can't drive on them. So if there's an instance like just then where I've got to stop on a hill and let someone pass, the auto handbrake takes over. You don't have to start playing with your clutch. You literally just put your foot on the pedal and start going. And that is one area where I think these type of cars have such an advantage, especially the auto handbrake models with automatic gearbox, because you have drivers that are so nervous on things like that, especially new drivers as well, and it just takes the pressure off. I mean, I don't mind clutching it, but it's just so easy and effortless to do that, and I can see exactly why people love them. And that is where I will sign off the video, because I want to drive this a little bit more before some lucky person gets their hands on this. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope I've given you a little bit more of an insight into what the BMW offers and what it's about, because it's a fantastic car at a fantastic price with fantastic spec as well. So if you are interested in this car, the link is in the description below, as is the website if you're interested in any other of our cars. I hope you have enjoyed this content. If you have, subscribed to the channel, like the video, it means a massive amount. Check out our socials as well. And all that's left to say is thank you everyone for watching again, and we'll see you next time.